Okay guys, welcome back to our channel. I wanted to go through a couple of things with you, most importantly this roundabout that people are usually afraid of. On your driving test in Bradford you will come across this roundabout. It's called Tollar Lane Roundabout. What you need to understand, this roundabout is the shape of a kidney, so it's not a normal roundabout. The rules are the same, the procedure is the same, so your MSPSL, your MSM, your ALADA, so on and so forth still applies, but the way you go around the roundabout is slightly different. What I mean by that is in terms of lane positioning and your car position. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be going over all the exits to this roundabout and showing you how you should be doing them. On your driving test at some point, one of the test routes, they will pull you up here and they will give you some advice. However, you and I are going to do this together. As we go along this road, I will give you information, I will tell you how it should be done. So this is from the city side, so this is outbound and we're on Tollar Lane. Now the continuation of this road is a third exit. So on this roundabout from here, there are 1 for Pakistani Bazaar, 2 for Duckworth Lane, 3 Tollar Lane and 4 Lillycroft Road. So there are 4 exits on this road. Exit 1 and exit 2 can only be achieved, you can only go there from lane 1, this lane here. Lane 2 and you can only go into lane 2 if you are either taking Tollar Lane, as in the newborn unit, or if you're doing a U-turn. So, in terms of lane discipline, lane 1, it goes ahead onto where we can see Pakistani Jewelers, or it goes towards Duckworth Lane, towards the main hospital, which you can see in the sign ahead of you. So we can see the sign there saying Bradford Royal Infirmary, and it shows main hospital, ear, nose and throat, and it shows women and newborn unit. It's very important that you pay attention to the last two, especially the newborn unit. So from this lane that we're in now, once we come up to the roundabout, there are 2 lanes. So lane 1, as in the lane that we're in now, goes to Pakistani Jewelers and it goes towards the hospital in the lane that we're in now. Lane 2 goes to the newborn unit, which is a continuation of Tollar Lane, the road that we're on. It also goes to the old police station, Lillycroft Road, or it does a U-turn and it comes back down this road again. Now, what you need to watch out for when you're driving your car here are people that come across from the newborn unit, and what they do, they slide across where this Bradford estate agents is, and they'll come across into lane 2 and slide into lane 1. Now you need to be looking there where this blue car is and where this black Range Rover is, and you need to also be watching the silver car that comes along this road. So when you are in lane 1 here, you need to be watching that silver car because he can come round, or the Range Rover, he can come round, or the Audi, they can come round the roundabout and go towards the Pakistani Jewelers or towards the hospital. You can see this car coming round. The same applies for lane 2. So you need to be looking to your right, you need to be looking at the cars coming round the roundabout, and you also need to look at the cars that are coming from where this white coloured car is parked, and that's Lillycroft Road. So from this exit, from this lane, sorry, Pakistan Jewelers and the main hospital, so where that sign tells you the main hospital, can only be achieved from lane 1. Now if you cannot fit into lane 1 because there's parked cars, you need to make an attempt and be on the left of that line, that divide there, like this car's done now. Now when you're looking to your right, you need to make sure that the gap is appropriate. So don't just look to your right at them cars, you also need to be looking at people coming round the roundabout, and you need to make sure it's safe for you to come onto the roundabout. So again, from Tollar Lane, you can take the first exit of Pakistani Jewelers and the second exit, which would be to Bradford Royal Infirmary. Now, in terms of what you need to watch out for, as discussed, you would need to watch out for people coming round the roundabout or people changing lanes on the roundabout. That at a later point I'll discuss why they do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the road that's relevant to your driving test, which is following the signs for the main hospital. So I've come here, I'm looking at this black coloured car that's coming round the roundabout, and also at the silver Mercedes that's coming round. Now that it's safe for me to go, I'm going to follow the road ahead. Now, I do not need to signal when I'm coming off this roundabout. I can remain in this lane and come straight off this roundabout like I've done now. So this is the second exit off the roundabout from the city side. As I'm following the road ahead, I'm now going to turn right at these traffic lights to come back to the roundabout. Now, when I turn right at these traffic lights, I go onto a one-way road. So I check my mirrors here, signal right, look in my right door mirror, looking in my right door mirror again, going onto the one-way road. And at the end of this road, I'm going to turn right. As I'm going towards the end of this road, I know it's a one-way road, so I need to be positioned to the right of this road to turn right. So check my mirrors, signal right, come onto the lane. You can see the floor markings. I'm in the correct lane. So now I'm looking to my left, looking at the traffic lights, which are currently on green, and there's cars that are coming up at a reasonable speed. I'm also looking to my left and making sure there's no car coming down the road. Making continuous mirror checks, there's nobody coming. I'm now going to turn right onto my new road. I'm now going to pull up on the left and explain something to you guys. Now this side is a continuation of Tollar Lane Roundabout. So Tollar Lane Roundabout is that kidney shaped roundabout we were on previously. Now we were on the other side, so we were on the opposite side, which was city bound. We're now on the opposite side, which is the newborn unit. Now from this side, at the moment it's one lane, which will then slowly go into two lanes, and at the roundabout it will be two lanes. Now we can see a sign on the left that shows a picture of a hospital and A&E. Now when you are on your driving test and you are coming down this road, as you approach the roundabout, currently it's one lane. Now most people fail when they come out of this road where the silver taxi is parked, when the examiner asks them to take the third exit on the roundabout and follow the signs for the main hospital. So the main hospital is Duckworth Lane. So what you would need to do is move into lane 2 behind this Mercedes, and you would then need to do your mirrors signal maneuver. So you would check your mirrors, signal right, go round the roundabout and take the third exit. Now the first exit is Lillycroft Road, so it's where the old hospital is from here. The second exit is the city centre. The third exit is Pakistani Jewelers. The fourth exit, forgive me, is Bradford Royal Infirmary. So when you get to the roundabout, lane 1 only goes to Lillycroft Road or a side street before the roundabout. So this lane, this will only take you onto the side road, or it will take you towards the old police station. You can only take the rest of the exits from lane 2. So you can go back down towards Tollar Lane, you can turn right towards Pakistani Jewelers, you can then turn right and take the fourth exit to Bradford Royal Infirmary, or come back and do a U-turn. So in terms of a driving test, you would be taking either the city centre, which is the second exit, or the fourth exit following the signs for the main hospital. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be taking the second exit I'll follow the signs for the city centre. The city centre sign is further up the road. So as I'm approaching the roundabout, I do not need to signal to come on because I'm taking the second exit where that green traffic light is. So I'm looking to my right and there are 2 lanes and also people coming round the roundabout. So I'm looking, and it's very important that you also look in your left mirror for anyone that's sliding across the roundabout, which I'll explain to you later on. So I'm looking, there's nobody around, and there's a car coming round the roundabout as they're doing there. And I'm waiting because there's not a safe opportunity to come round the roundabout. So as it's not safe, I'm waiting. I'm looking at the black car. And now I'll carry on. And there you are, a car sliding round the roundabout. I check my mirrors, signal left. Now he was behind me, but because I took more than a millisecond, he decided to undertake me. And that is the second exit on the roundabout. I'm now going to go back to the roundabout and take the third exit. I'm looking at the traffic lights as well. So the third exit is back onto Tollar Lane. So it's where I've come from. So you need to do this in lane 2, the lane that we're in now. So I'm looking it safe. I'm now looking to the right. I'm watching the car coming round the roundabout. There's 2 coming round. Is it safe? Is it in? I'll go now. That's a risk assessment I've taken there. So now as I'm going round the roundabout, I only need to signal to exit the roundabout. That's 2 exits done. This is my exit here. Check my mirrors, signal left. Looking in all 3 mirrors as I'm coming off. Straighten my car up, looking in my rear view mirror and carrying on along the road. I'm now going to go back to the roundabout and I'm going to do that from here. So we've done it from one side, we've done it from another, we're now going to do it from Duckworth Lane.